And the sun might get in the way, but it won't be there too long, so we will not have to worry about that too long here. Looks like the frames are getting better here. The kick is off. That is back to the Tigers. Tigers bobble the return. And a big stop on the play, maybe out to the 5-yard line. So 1st and 10 for Waynesville here. I do not have a clock due to some, well, I'm sitting behind the scoreboard, so I can't see what the clock says. So I did not plan for that, but we'll just have to survive off that.
Waynesville starts off on their own 9-yard line, 1st and 10.
There we go. And Tigers, Willard Tigers on the defensive side of this. That'll bring up 2nd down. Waynesville nowhere to go on that play. And it looks like they did pick up special right now. Coming out of 2nd down. That is a 3rd and short. Wilson with the pickup. And about 3 yards to go here for the first. So Caden Wilson, one of those good running backs here. Starting out strong so far. Tigers did bobble the first kickoff here that pushed them back this far. Handoff into traffic. Willard is there. We're going to be close, but I don't think they're going to get the 1st down on this. It is 4th and 1. So on 4th down here, the Tigers line up. Well, they were directly under center on that. I believe that's a first. That is a 1st down. I was thinking there ain't much he can do wrong to not get that 1st down. That will bring up a 1st down for the Tigers here. I think we are getting better on the video. I do apologize for the issues there. Hopefully they sort themselves out. Getting out of the shotgun. This time actually under center. They're going to again move up. Quarterback boot looking for, he's going to run with it out to just about the 30. Moss with a very good pickup on that. Changed the plan a little bit here. The last week they were doing a lot of shotgun. This week they are doing a good job here. That is 2nd down though. A lot of yards sideways, 2nd and 4 it looks like. Tigers in the white and orange, Willard in the black on your scoreboard. I don't have the clock because I can't see the clock. I think we got a flag out there. I seen something yellow fly up. This might be a 1st down for the Tigers. That is a 1st down. Green with the pickup for the 1st down. And Ethan Red with the stop. So Waynesville again another 1st down here. Both these Tigers teams needing a win to help them with districts. Right now the Tigers sitting 2nd to last. They're number 6 out of 7, I believe. Currently they would travel to Glendale for the 1st round game. I believe it's Glendale currently. But that can always change. That will change after this week. Handoff. Good pickup on the play. Green once again, the junior with the pickup. And Barkley with the tackle. Just a short 2-yard gain. 2nd down coming up. I want to thank Willard here for all the hospitality here, getting everything ready to go. Did lower the quality of the broadcast a little bit to fix some of the issues we had with heat and stuff, but I think it is being a little better here. And nowhere to go on this. Broken play on the start. We had some had a running back in motion back there, but I think the line collapsed. Quarterback James Slaughter broke through the line there, and that'll bring up a 4-yard loss on the play. 3rd down and 9.
8 minutes and 20 seconds.
So 8 minutes, 20 seconds here in the first. This time Tigers out of the shotgun here, looking for the pass. Moss drops back. Moss he's going to have to run with it. Nope, he will get the pass. That is caught. And that is a 1st down, Waynesville Tigers. I believe MJ Green might have been the one that caught that.
Number 6, MJ Green.
And MJ Green picks up a 1st down for Waynesville here. Tigers doing a good job so far in this ball game. And just under 8 minutes here in this first quarter. Handoff to the backfield. Running back in the ready position on that. There was not much question on that. Wilson with the run. And about a 2-3 yard pickup for the Waynesville Tigers. Actually a 4-yard pickup. I want to thank all the new advertisers this week here. And we're going to have a timeout. I believe this is Waynesville. So we're going to back here again at Willard High School. Handoff to the backfield. This is a 3rd down coming up. And about 3. Had to wait for the chains to get set. Glendale and Carthage also playing each other today. That game brought to you by Carthage High School there. I believe Carthage is the one that does that. And a little toss play on that. Nowhere to go, though. This is going to bring up 4th down for the Waynesville Tigers. Yep. We're going to try to swap out some... I don't know what's going on there, but try to get this video thing figured out here in a few minutes. Maybe plug in another capture card. But on 4th down, not 3rd down, I didn't hit the update button. It was 4th and 1. And it is, looks like a Republic ball.
4th down carry is short of the 1st down.
So that will be a 1st down Willard. We'll take a break. We'll be back. And Willard with the ball. 1st and 10 out of the shotgun. Quarterback keeper on that one. That's going to bring up a 2nd and short, maybe 1 yard to go.
34-yard line.
So Willard, 4 wide receivers on this. Ball bobbled. That is interesting bobble there. Davis with the pass. That is caught. That's a 1st down, I believe. All the way out past midfield to the opposite 40. Big play by Davis on that. Looked like Henshaw Close of Willard was going to get that handoff, but the fake, I think the bobble may have disrupted some things. And Willard, a little toss play over there, a little whatever that is, but that is not what they're going to want to do. That is a sack on the play.
Tackle on the play made by number 77, Devontae Martin.
Yeah.
Penalty flag on the play.
One more. Yeah. Zoom in until you just have the backs. We do have a penalty on that play there.
Holding on the offense. Penalty is declined. Second down.
What's it doing?
Just zoom and stop it. There you go.
It keeps on zooming out. Is that good?
Yeah, you're good. It's got like an auto setting on there where it'll zoom out to certain deals sometimes. And Willard with the pass. Sorry about that, some camera issues. That on second down, that's a first down, I believe. It should be a first. It is past the line.
Yeah. That's the first.
3rd and 9 for the Tigers.
Oh, never mind. I'm looking at the totally wrong yard marker. It is 3rd and 9 now, actually, after that. So, looking at the wrong yard marker. Third down for Willard coming up. We are scoreless here after that last play. There was no penalty flag on that. That is caught. That's going to be short of the first.
Complete number 13, Dylan Gwynn. After completion, ball down at the 34-yard line.
4th and about 4 coming up for Willard. So I'd zoom in some more.
What'd you say?
Go ahead and zoom in some more where you don't have all the yards behind him. There you go. And Willard there. I'm not operating the camera there. Got someone helping me out. Handoff. Big run on this by the Tigers. And just short of the 10-yard line here. So James Slaughter, the junior running back, big play on that.
Inside the 15-yard line. They're not First and 10.
Again, we do have some heat issues here, and I'm going to try a different capture device here in a minute, see if I can maybe see if that will solve this a little bit. But we're going to take an official. And Willard, quarterback keeper on this. That's a touchdown, Willard Tigers. So Willard, the first ones on the board. So Jonathan Huskisson, I believe. That may have been that was a wide receiver D-back. I think he was brought in for that play because he is not listed as a running back on there, but did a very good job on that. Extra point coming for the Willard Tigers. We thank our provider, Security Bank of Pulaski County. Kick is up into the band, and good catch by the band on that. We're close now. We're at 29-9, so I think with the sun going down, things will get a little better here. Kickoff to the Tigers. That is returned. Big return by Waynesville on that. MJ Green, he's having a very good game here. Getting his name called quite a bit. I think that whatever that was, it helped to fix our frames per second. So we're happy now. I'm going to take that as a victory right now. Tomorrow afternoon, if you're around, starting at 9 a.m., we'll have 6 youth football games. Come on out, or you could watch on YouTube there. Why watch those Big Ten football games and stuff like that? You know, you could be watching some SEC football. Big play, good pickup down the middle. That's going to be 2nd and about 6. You know, if I turn my down marker on, you might be able to see what the downs are. 2nd and 6 for the Waynesville Tigers. They're in the black pants, white and orange jerseys. And good play by Waynesville on that, out of bounds about the 45 on the opposite side. That is Most with the, I think it's Most, honestly, but Most is the, is it Mast or Most? Most. I was thinking it's Most. The announcer's saying it differently up there. I didn't think that's how it was said.
How's that looking?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
Tigers in the Willard side of the field now. First quarter, about a minute or so to go here. Another first down, or nearly a first down. This is going to be close. That is a first down, so 2 first downs in a row. Moss with 220. That's going to be about 30 yards in rushing between 2 plays right there. You could also listen to this on the radio. I believe it is actually, I don't remember what it's either 97.9 or 98.9. Kale Carr giving you the radio coverage. He's over in the press box right now. I'm over in the soccer press box here. Tigers down the middle. And Most again got free, so good play on that so far there.
Looks like
good versatile quarterback. We have an injury. This may not be good for the Tigers here.
Again?
But we're going to take a break, have a word from Autoglass Central and some of our other sponsors. Actually, we are not. We're going to stay with it here as our quarterback's coming off to take a brief. Tigers back out on offense. Another quarterback out there. And handoff, nowhere to go, into the hands of Willard.
Number 6, MJ Green.
It was 2nd and 2, Green with the run. It'll be 3rd down. So not a full timeout, I guess, just another one of those water breaks. That will bring up 3rd and 1, it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll have some middle or junior high football, or not junior high, we'll have JV football on Monday. And a lot of dancing around out there. It's going to be enough for a first all the way out to the 10-yard line. More like the 12-yard line here, but it's another first down from the 13 officially. 1st and 10. Waynesville in the red zone for the first time tonight. And then we'll have some Waynesville softball against Parkview on Tuesday. Then Thursday we will have a either junior high football 8th grade, or we'll have high school volleyball. Depending on, this ball's loose. Willard says they have it. And the Tigers will give the ball up. So we're going to take a break out of the shotgun here. Has receivers. Instead, we're going to go with the running back option.
Ball carried by halfback number 23, James Slaughter.
Slaughter with the pickup. That's an 8-yard gain for 2nd down and 2. Tao with the tackle on that. So opportunity for Waynesville. Nearly had an opportunity to get some points on the board. They do have a kicker that can make a field goal from there. But Tigers got to get back on defense here. This is where you're going to get worn out if your defense is out there constantly, especially in this heat. It's still humid outside.
That's first quarter.
And that is the end of the first quarter. So with that, with the camera there a little bit.
Why is it doing that?
Willard with the pass. That is deep. That is caught, I believe. Big catch on that. And that is Keyshawn Close, the wide receiver.
Yo, this camera is tripping.
It is the second quarter, by the way.
Why is he doing that? I need help. Like, I'm not trying to mess it up. Oh. He's on auto?
pass is complete again to Keyshawn Close from Tyler Davis.
You see him still here?
We have around 2 on the play. Aiden Mouse and MJ Green on the tackle. 2nd and 8 for your Tigers.
Zoom off. There we go. Now we're working. Sorry, the camera was doing whatever it wanted to do there.
Number 3, JJ Hutchinson with the carry. Tackled at the 19-yard line by number 8.
Yeah, I may grab my other camera after the break here. But it is second quarter here, and it is 3rd down.
3rd and 2.
3rd and 2. Thank you, announcer. That is odd. The camera is doing that because it did not. I think it's on like some auto tracking setting that is probably turned on there. Which happens. May have fancy smart features here. Good defense by Waynesville on the play.
Ball carried by James Slaughter.
Slaughter with the little to no gain on that. 4th and 2. And I believe at the half I will also switch to 1080 here to hopefully clear this up a little bit. Get rid of that softness a little. The picture doesn't look bad, but we'll fix all that. At least the best we can anyway. Willard back for the pass. Caught. Good catch by the Willard Tigers on that. Gwynn with the reception. 1st down on the 4th down conversion. So Willard in scoring opportunity now within the red zone. Figure out why this is looking like that. It's just YouTube, I think. I don't think it's too bad. It's just having issues with the black uniforms.
Ball carried by number 23.
2nd down coming up.
Tackled near the 1-yard line by number 6.
And it is not goal, I don't believe. Because the sticks are still out there. I think it is the 1st down's at the 1, honestly. And pass incomplete. Nope, it is goal. Okay. So it's 3rd and goal. I was thinking it was goal, but the sticks were still out there. Already into this second quarter.
I mean, they're holding it. They didn't put it down though.
Again, next week we'll have JV football on Monday against Willard. And then we'll have I believe 8th grade football will be on Thursday is the plan. And then Friday night will be a home game. Be sure to head down to Tigertown as we'll be bringing on, what are we facing next week? Next week we are facing the Neosho Wildcats. So 2-0 Neosho coming in, a very good team into next week. And it is 3rd down here for Willard. And I believe Slaughter with the touchdown. So it's touchdown number 2 for Willard. They take a 13-point lead here with the extra point on the way. And Willard with the extra point kick. the attempt coming anyway. And your kicker for the Tigers is J.J. Bauer. He's a senior.
Kick is good.
Kick is up. Kick is good. So we're going to take a break. We'll be back after this. Oh, look at that better quality now. Crisper and brighter. We are back. I'm talking to myself here. Republic kicking off, coming off their scoring drive there. That is deep to the Tigers. Tigers field it past the 5. Good return here on this. And Waynesville is going to pick up about 15 yards on that. Green with the return. And we are back here, Aiden Mouse with that carry. I don't know what happened there. Had an internet glitch or something went crazy on me and didn't like me very well. 1st and 10 for the Tigers after Mouse pickup of that. I want to thank everyone for joining me tonight here. It's been a pleasure. Sometimes technology issues happen. Sometimes things go smooth. And nowhere to go on this. Tigers lost the ball. They still hang on to it. That'll bring up 2nd down, and we'll lose about 3 yards on the top of that. But I think we are working again. We got all the frames. We got, well, I wouldn't say the video quality is any better, but it's kind of dark out in the field. But actually, it's probably because I didn't change it. There we go. Now we're better. At least on my end anyway. And again, a defensive stop by Willard on the play. Moss is tackled in the backfield. Again, that's 3rd down and about 15.
3rd and
16. Again, I want to thank Willard and especially Katie Pritchard for this. Former Waynesville Lady Tiger, Drury Lady Panther, coached at Marshfield for many years. Athletic Director of Willard. Also want to thank Waynesville School District. Athletic Director Corey Ace. They'll be bringing you live coverage of the Kickapoo game in a month or so. Trying to get the pass. Well, pass was 86th and decided for the run. It's going to bring up 4th and long still. Officially a 4-yard pickup, I believe, is all that is. And the Tigers will give the ball back to Willard here. Give Willard a chance to go into the half with another score here. See if I can. 5.5 minutes to go here. And we're going to have a penalty flag. This is going to be a 1st down for the Tigers, as they were, gentle contact in the backfield. So this will be a 1st down for Waynesville. It should be a 1st down.
Oh, yeah, 15 yards.
Because there was contact with the punter. That's about as clear as you're going to get for that.
What's happening?
And it'll be 1st down for the Tigers.
You just got the ball back. It's 15 yards, right?
Yep, an automatic 1st down. And we'll run our pregame at half black and white Tiger Town. Moss back with the handoff up the middle. That is not Most. That is another number 2 for Waynesville. I believe that is our other quarterback. That is Ryder Wells. Moss must still be taking a break here. Penalty flag on this.
They're going to bring it back?
And this is probably against Waynesville the way things are looking. And if it's 10 yards, it is holding. I'm going to say that is probably holding here, so.
That's crazy.
That will bring up 1st and 20 now for Waynesville. Waynesville again in the black pants, white and orange tops. The inverse colors, black and tops, white pants, are Willard. And Wells is going to take this. He's got room, but he's going to step out of bounds. That'll bring up 2nd down. And we gained a couple of yards, I guess. We'll say 3. I'm not 100% sure, but that's a good number. We are still way back here. The yard marker to get to is the 42 on the opposite side. So there's a few yards away to get there. I do love that view with the background, though, in the stadium. That looks amazing. Willard steps back, looking for the pass. Gotta be careful with that block on there. That is incomplete. Nearly an interception. I mean, that was a great jump on that by Willard. That was Hunter Hodges, a wide receiver. He had a good vertical trying to get to that ball. Not able to bring it in, but did an excellent job on that. That's going to bring up 3rd and very long right now. Some other games that you could watch while if you're in the mood right now. Well, I'm hoping I can get a peek in Carthage here, but they seem to be having some issues. Maybe. Yep, they're frozen. So can't peek on them right now. Pass is deep. That's out of bounds. Intended for... I'm going to assume that is number 10 the ball is going to. We're going to have a flag maybe on that.
Pass is incomplete.
There's some discussion on that. I believe it was whether that was a grounding. That will bring up 4th down, just an incomplete pass. The pass was intended for tie foul. I think it was going to him. It just didn't quite go the way they wanted it to. It doesn't always work that way. So unfortunately, the Carthage broadcast is currently broken. And we're going to check in on Lebanon and Neosho. Well, we got a commercial playing right now, so we'll let that commercial run for a bit. The punt into the dirt. Well, theoretically, that ball's going somewhere. I don't know where it is, but it is going to fall on the 40. Waynesville's going to try to keep it away from the Tigers on that. If the Tigers touched it, it would be Waynesville ball. But it appears they did not, so we are back here again. 1st and 10 for Willard out of the timeout. 4 minutes, I believe, left in this first half. I would have the scoreboard on, or the clock on, but however, I'm on the back side of the clock, so it don't work that well when you're on the back side. I do apologize for that, but not everything works all the time here. 2nd down for the Willard Tigers, and about 7, by the way. Willard's going to pick up, that's Slaughter, I believe. Slaughter's going to pick up a big 1st down. Slaughter having a great night. Just loving that view with the crowd back there. Good crowd on the other side. Good student section also over there. And for all you Tiger fans there, it is currently in the 2nd, 34-7 Neosho right now, so over Lebanon. Of course, we'll be hosting the Wildcats next week. We're going to take a look and peek in here as... Well, I don't know what Willard's doing. They're trying to do something that is not scripted right there. And it's going to result in a second down. No one home on that. 21-7 Republic over Ozark in the... Well, I'm assuming it's the second quarter. They're having some technical issues with their scoreboard also, so we're not the only scoreboard that's having issues today. Lebanon's also having some issues, but Republic currently leading 21-7 over Ozark. And Branson 14-0 over Bolivar right now. Third and 5, maybe 4 coming up here. Looks like 4. Again tomorrow night, 6 games, Waynesville Youth Football. Come on out, enjoy. They got some burgers, hot dogs. You can watch some football, enjoy a barbecue. And Slaughter's not going to get this one. That's passed. That is caught. Good reception by Willard on the play. That is Kelly with the first down, I believe. That is a first down. Always got to wait for that yard marker to be told to move, but even though it's obvious sometimes. Don't forget to lower your thing a little bit. Don't forget to lower the camera a little. Oh. Yep. You got the scoreboard. There you go. Perfect. And back again, looking for the pass. This is deep towards the end zone. That is up. That is caught. Touchdown, Tigers. Willard goes up by 3 scores now, 20-0. Beautiful pass. No one out there on that play. And I'm not going to break anything with replay, so we're just going to stick with what's going on right now. Oh, you lower it down a little bit. There you go. Again, someone helping with the camera there, so making sure you can see what's going on. And big touchdown play by the Willard Tigers on that. Extra point on the way. Third one of the game. Kick is up. It appears to be good. 21-0. Willard on top. And we are back here. Ball is kicked off to Waynesville. Second quarter, 1:40 to go. Tigers looking for a gap. They're going to bring it out to the 25. And I think we have an injured play. Looks like Green's coming off a little bit injured on that. Oh, Green is going to get helped off the field there. Oh, he's going to limp his way back out there. I think he was told to suck that up a little bit, temporarily anyway. But Willard leaves 21-0 right now as the Willard Tigers coming off a score off. Really, all their points have come from 2 turnovers and a punt, basically. Tigers turned it over in the red zone. We're going to have... Well, that's going to be a complete pass, but that is a pass, and that's a first down. But that is a Statue of Liberty halfback something right there. Did see that during the 8th grade game. Was not successful, but I don't think that was quite the plan there either. But I don't think the defense was looking for that. They were doing a good job on the coverage back there. And handoff inside. Green with the ball. Green, he's going to get out to the 25, 26 looks like. And that's another first down for the Tigers.
First and 10 Waynesville.
So Tigers getting a second wind here, the last minute or so left in this first half. I do want to thank you all for joining me here. Apologize for the issues at the beginning, but video looking pretty decent now, so we'll try to make sure it stays looking decent anyway. At halftime, we'll have an interview with Coach Malbach about the softball game, along with Cobb, the softball player that hit the winning bunt in over Republic. That was last week. And then we'll have a little wrap-up of youth football during the break. Then we'll be back for the second half, that coming up. Of course, our halftime show, sponsored by Bank of Iberia, your local hometown bank in Iberia and Waynesville, providing coverage of Waynesville and Iberia sports. Again, thank you for that. And then pregame coverage provided by our sponsors at the Dixon School District up there. Again, some of our key sponsors. And Tigers are off. That is a touchdown for Waynesville. They're going to come away with the 6 points on the board. And Waynesville now brings us to a two-possession game now. 1:02 remains on the scoreboard.
Caden Wilson.
Caden Wilson with that run. So that is that's the second touchdown of the Waynesville Tigers football season. And I believe Caden Wilson might have had the other one against Carthage. The Tigers have only faced Tigers this year so far, so Wildcats will break that tradition a little bit.
Good.
And that kick is good, 21-7. We have a 14-point game. Willard still leads.
7 to 21.
Looking at the Camdenton Smith Cotton ball game here. That the CMAC conference here. Camdenton are former rivals. We don't play anymore in football anyway. But a very good rivalry in the past. 14-7, Smith Cotton leading Camdenton. They are in our district though, so a victory by Smith Cotton would be very beneficial to us. That game provided by Benny Media. Many of these games are done by Benny Media, most of these teams. And then we'll take a look might as well look at some more Tigers here. Versailles Tigers against Butler. I think Butler's Bulldogs, or they're Bears, something like that. But 43-0 in the second right now, so Butler clearly has the advantage on that. We're going to have a timeout, so we're going to take another timeout. We'll be back after this. We'll check on some more scores. I love the little down marker they have, by the way. It lights up all nice and bright. Pass over to Willard. That is caught just out of bounds. We have a whistle on that. Win with the reception here, but this is coming back. I think we're going to have a holding penalty, so this will be 10 yards back. That will move Willard. Well, I don't know. Well, they're going to move him there. I don't think that's 20, but
it's the
we'll do whatever. We'll guess 18. That's a good round number.
7 yards, maybe.
Good round number at 18 there. Out of the shotgun, plenty of wide receivers. Tigers in the prevent defense here. Safety doing a good job. And good job by Waynesville. Out of bounds. That will stop the clock. That will bring up second down. And both teams trying to get back to their own sides there. It is second down. 36 seconds on the clock remain. Second and 12, actually. Or 13. Something like that. Update Blair Oaks over Osage right now. Another Benny Media broadcast here. That's not a first. That'll be a third. It stays in bounds.
Ball carried by J.J. Hutchinson.
And that might bring this close to the half.
20 seconds left.
Clock should be running right now.
Yeah.
Third and, I don't know, about 5, 4, something like that. That's a good number. Not a, 4 receivers on this play. Instead, they're going to dump the ball for a short handoff instead. I think they're just going to go into halftime with that. So just like that, we're going to go into halftime. It is 21-7. Willard on top. We'll be back after this. Thank you for joining us here, Allen Hilliard Sports. And we are off here for the second half for the kick. That is returned by Willard on that. Returned out near the 30. That was definitely not Aiden Moss. That was Huskisson with the return.
Not a bad return.
So 1st and 10 coming up. Tigers coming off some momentum in the end of the into the second quarter. And a defensive stop on top of that. And a reverse handoff. Broken play there. Looked like number 77 of Waynesville able to break through the line and get a partial stop on that. Devontae Martin with the great defensive play. That'll bring up second down and a loss of, I don't know, I can't see where the other marker is. Looks like about 5. So we'll stick with 2nd and 15. Again, out of the shotgun spread offense here.
Oh, they were almost out of time.
And we're going to take a timeout. Team coming up for Willard. Fresh 25-second play clock for him after the timeout. And handoff down the middle. Big pickup on the play. That is not enough for a first, but it is enough for 3rd and about 4, 5. 3rd and 4. Slaughter with that good pickup again. Slaughter has been doing a good job. Again, want to thank Security Bank of Pulaski County for providing Friday night football coverage along with Waynesville High School later this season, providing the Kickapoo game. Handoff in the backfield. You can see the student section over there. Cheerleaders in their rather brightly colored neon vest also. This is a 4th down. Hard to tell by the angle here all the time. It looked close. I do like that marker stick that you currently cannot see, by the way. So Willard. Again, plenty of receivers here. Handoff down the middle. They're going to go with the running back option. That's a 1st down. Conversion is good. Slaughter again with the handoff and the pickup.
Back on the 37-yard line. Good enough for a Willard Tiger.
So Willard doing a good job controlling the pace of the game so far here in the 3rd. And quarterback thought about keeping it. I believe we're going to have a whistle out there. Huskisson with the yards, but we have a penalty flag that came at the end of the play.
It's on Willard.
This appears to be on the Black Tigers out there, if at least what they're saying. Well, now it is Willard going backwards. Well, the official's not back there yet, but I think Willard knows they have the penalty. That'll make this 1st and 15. We also have some Dixon Bulldog coverage later this season here. That'll be into September. Got some volleyball coverage for up there at Dixon. Softball coverage also.
32-yard line. 2nd and 15.
We will not have the Dixon Waynesville softball game streamed, but we will have the Parkview game on Tuesday streamed for softball. That is caught. No, that is not caught, but we're going to have flags thrown out of everywhere. Every flag's been thrown on the outfield, or on the outfield. Downfield there. I don't think there's an outfield in football, but there is in softball. And we're going to have a discussion here about this. I'm trying to see... I can go back on my screen, I guess, if I want to look and see passes up. I don't see pass interference. Oh,
Pass interference against the defense.
Yeah.
What?
I don't know. I think that was pretty good defense, but he did reach a little early on that.
It's automatic first down.
So that will be a 1st down for Willard after that.
See, no, that's just crazy.
And that'll be an automatic 1st down.
After the penalty, ball spot at the Willard 47-yard line. Good enough for a Willard Tiger. 1st and 10.
And Willard lines up again out of the shotgun, has the running back option, but he will choose the running back option again here. The Tigers were waiting for that, pushing deep in the backfield there. The whole line is back there. And Slaughter nowhere to go on the play. That'll bring up 2nd down and a loss of about 2. So a whole pack of Tigers broke through that line on there, and
What?
we've turned that back around.
Who's behind scrimmage? Why are they setting the ball there?
Alrighty then. I'm not sure that lines up very well, but however that works. Willard, the ball's on the ground. It is loose. Waynesville says it's theirs. Waiting for the officials. That is a Tiger football. Tigers with the turnover. And just like that, Waynesville gets their forced turnover of the game. And Waynesville with the ball here in the 3rd. We'll be back. Actually, we're not going to take a break because we are ready to go. The Tigers ready with the momentum right now.
We got a fumble recovery.
And 8:19 in the 3rd here. It looked like a good run by Huskisson, but put the football out. One of the Tigers' helmets or something popped it out, and the Tigers managed to fall on it. 1st and 10 for Waynesville. Handing it to the running back, flag on the play. So this will be a 2nd down and short, or 2nd down and long after a short run.
Flag on the play.
But it might be going back as it was thrown directly. It's an illegal motion, so that's a 5-yard penalty. So good attempt on that for Waynesville. However, they will lose 5 yards and keep 1st down. I think my fancy watch has died on me. I think the battery might have gone dead here. Have to charge it. Tigers back. Pass is caught. That is a little past the original line of scrimmage for a 2nd down and 9 or 10. 2nd and 9. Wright will pick up the 6-yard pickup on the play. Tigers keep the clock moving, still have possession. 2nd and 9 coming up for Waynesville. And a handoff in the backfield. Willard is there. That play is blown up.
Ball carried by number 9.
And 3rd down, Caden Wilson, nowhere to go. Willard defense right through that line. Right up to the Tigers. I'd be looking for a pass here. It is 3rd and 12. This is almost like the perfect pass territory. And that is picked off, unfortunately, here for Waynesville. Willard gets the turnover. That is number 3 in the ball game. And that is number 14 of the Willard Tigers. That is Gunnar Courier, maybe. Right back to Willard here. 2 turnovers back-to-back nearly. And nearly another one. Waynesville is... Who's got that ball?
Get the ball.
And it's still on the ground. It is... Waynesville says they have it. Tigers with the 3rd turnover here in probably about 5 plays. So, Waynesville will get the ball back again here as that ball came out, snapped too low. And the Tigers pounced on it. It probably went back 15, 20 yards before either of the teams got a hold on it, and Waynesville is the last one to fall on it and hang on to it. Kind of like an old-fashioned rugby ball there. Gets loose and goes for it. Down the middle. This time nowhere to go, though. That did put the Tigers nearly in scoring territory. That run by Wilson. Wilson a big part of this offense in this ball game here, along with MJ Green and Most. Most took a big hit earlier there. Looks like Ryder, is that Most or Ryder? That is Ryder Wells out there again. Looks like they are rotating in and out quarterback position. That is why Ryder Wells is out there, just short of a 1st down. Tackled for a 3rd and short.
Ball carried by quarterback 12, Ryder Wells.
Maybe 1 yard away from the down marker. That is as close as you're going to get to that down marker. So Ryder Wells, a good run, good pickup of yardage, about a 9-yard pickup on the play. 8 or 9 yards. And this time a run to the opposite side. Hard hit going down. This time MJ Green, again, just mentioned him. He has been a big part of this offense. Both these teams really doing a good job on just the defensive side of things. Turnovers by both these teams are starting to hurt them. Talking down at halftime with some people down there and some coaches. Turnovers would make a big difference here. Waynesville could be up 14-7. It could be tied 7-7. That is intercepted. Again, Willard picks off the ball. And again, it is Willard with the football back here. If it comes down to it, it is turnovers that is going to be the difference maker for the win and the loss of either one of these teams. Waynesville, 2 opportunities, both turned over back to Willard. So we'll see if both have 2 turnovers this half.
Ball spot at the 9-yard line.
Decent pickup for the Willard Tigers on this. Second down coming up. Hands off the ball. I noticed when they do that, the receivers just kind of stand there, don't have any direction where they're going. So that's kind of a tip-off. They're just going to hand the ball off. Waynesville doing the same thing, but they're just running the quarterback. Especially with Ryder Wells out there. If he's out there, it looks like they're going to run the ball quite a bit.
4 minutes left.
How long?
Yeah, 4 minutes.
4 minutes remain in this third quarter. Again, the scoreboard is very difficult to see where I am at. And looking back, trying to do something. Can't. That is caught. That is complete. That is a very tough catch. Nearly a first down, 2nd and short.
It was Husky.
Out of bounds at the 27-yard line.
Yep.
However you say his name.
Yep, that was the. Look at Willard's roster here and try to get the syllables right on that one. It was Huskisson. It's a very catchy name there. 2nd and short, 1 or 2 coming up for the Tigers. This little screen pass is caught for a first. Willard still has room. 1 Tiger left to beat. And Willard is going to pick up an 80-plus yard touchdown on this. No flags on the play. 27-1. The Willard Tigers on a 2nd and 1 pick up the touchdown to make this again a 3-score contest. And that will again bring out the kicker here. And I mentioned the fact about the turnovers. Eventually, they're going to come back and bite you. You can only play with hand grenades so much before you lose a hand. I don't know if that's a good analogy, but
I don't know either.
Just don't pull the pin out too long and open it up and you're good. But sometimes something like that happens.
Fair catch. I was
And we are back. Sorry about that. Finishing off a chicken nugget from Eagle Stop, I think. They're pretty good. Anyway, some score updates. Blair Oaks ahead of Osage right now, 42-6. We probably want scores from today. Make sure I click on the ones that are live right now. 35-0 Branson over Bolivar in the third quarter. That game appears to be in Branson. The Battle of the Tigers, it is 34-13 Republic over Ozark right now. That game, I believe, in the third quarter. Still don't have a quarter mark on there, but. And you can watch all these games and more. Just head to YouTube, and there is plenty of football to watch. I'm surprised I'm not getting out-of-state stuff on here. And Jacket Nation Sports doing a great job over there, 41-10. Neosho beating Lebanon right now in the third. And I am completely not updating my down marker, by the way, but that was a third down.
Number 44, Michael Hallman on the tackle.
And looks like 3. 2 or 3, give or take. Pretty close. Lebanon on the move, by the way. I think it's Lebanon. They're both the same color.
Your attention, please. Lisa Davis, please report to the north end of the press box. And Lisa Davis, please report to the north end of the press box.
And Waynesville, they got some room on this. That is a big pickup by the Tigers. We're going to have a first down for Waynesville. Caden Wilson with the run. Tigers need to score. That's a first down, by the way. I just mentioned that 3 times. And anything else we got popping up on here for scores? I don't see a whole lot. Get some. See what the Camdenton Lakers are doing against Smith Cotton, 27-13 right now. Waynesville, another first down play. Another big run by the Tigers on that. Another Caden Wilson run. Camdenton again in the Waynesville district. I believe we got some Warrensburg Tiger stuff. They got a lot of Tigers around here.
I know.
I love the currently troubleshooting camera on here with no score, so can't give you a score in that game right now. I don't know if I get away with that, just say currently having trouble shooting the camera. But people do have trouble. Things do not work all the time. And I believe I got some weird YouTube recommendations on there. Blowing snow montage. That's probably not a good sign for the winter coming up. Tigers second down, I think. I think it's second down. I can't see the marker. Pass is complete. That's going to be close to a first, I believe. That is a first down. So first and 10 around the 15. So that is all the broadcasts that I've found right now. And Willard, big defensive play on that. For all you Canadian fans, I guess, Vanier beat John Abbott in men's soccer. It's in French on here, so yeah. If anyone's watching that. But we're going to get back to this ball game here, pay a little more attention with this. Second down and 14. Should be approaching the end of this quarter here pretty soon. It is still a 21-point difference. Mainly due to the last turnover. Could have been worse. I mean, one score off one turnover, or off 4 turnovers is lucky for both teams, but unlucky for the Waynesville Tigers. 3rd and 12 coming up now. But Monday we'll be live from Waynesville High School. We'll have junior high or JV football. I'm assuming one of these lovely managers is going to stream it, hopefully. I'll be working with the video board, getting ready for Friday night. And then a big 4th down loss on the play there. The defense broke through the line. That is 4th and a lot of yards to go. We're going to guess 18. We're going to take a timeout, so we're going to take a break here again, and we're going to try for a field goal here on 4th and 18. Nope, that is blocked. Ball is downed. And that's going to be a first down for Willard from 35, 30-yard line, somewhere in there. And the camera's having a little bit of craziness going on, but it is 1st and 10.
No. Stop.
I think you're bumping it when you pull it back.
Oh my God. There we go. I fixed it.
Let's say you probably bumped the button up there. We are back here, and
Is that a first down? Did we get a first down?
I don't know what happened there. We're on defense, I think. Yeah, we're on defense.
Okay, good.
All right.
It was on auto.
Yep.
With the zoom.
Yeah.
That's why I was doing that. You want me to zoom in a little bit more?
Yep. Here you go.
Are you kidding me?
That's good. And Willard, they're going to fake pass. That is caught.
Pass is complete to number 13, Dylan Gwynn.
Gwynn with the pass. Second down and something.
9 yards gain on the play.
Was it a first?
That's a 10 yards gain on the
Okay,
play.
it's a first down. The chains were over there kind of doing whatever they were doing there. I thought it was a first down, but I was thinking that looked a little past the chains. So update, Neosho leading Lebanon big right now. So Lebanon will most likely fall this week, fall to 1-2. Now they're also in our district, which our district is there's some tough teams in it, but there's also some beatable teams in that district. It's not easy, but it's going to be a handful. Lebanon, one of the better teams in the district. Jeff City, another good team, playing some smaller schools to start the season. We'll see how they do in the CMAC conference. Capital City also is part of that, and Hillcrest. Hillcrest, the Ozark Mountain Conference. And the handoff, a lot of room here. Finally, the secondary is able to come in. Is a first down for Willard. It was second down before that. 47-10 is the actual score. And checking back over, Republic looks like they're going to pick up a victory here. They're having the same internet issues that I had earlier. 41-13. So it could be YouTube, honestly, having the same problems. 370 people watching that Republic Ozark game. That's a lot of people. Whew. They're more jittery than a traffic stop. It is 2nd and 5. Just going to leave that tab on Lebanon over there. We'll check back in on them in a little bit. Another one of our teams that we do play here is Hillcrest, that we have a chance to play in districts, a former opponent of ours, Incomplete Pass. 4th down, I believe, coming up, or is it 3rd?
Yes, 3rd.
Okay, it's 3rd, so they changed it very quickly there. Yep, it is 3rd down. And we do want to thank all the advertisers, whether, try to support them, whether they're from Dixon, Iberia, Licking.
Does Dixon have a football team?
All the area schools around us here, they all head to Waynesville, St. Robert to do their shopping and support the community. So, if you can help them out, stop by, especially Home Plate Grill in Dixon. Amazing food, some amazing stuff. So Monday again, the broadcast, we should have the JV football game being broadcast. We will not have the Dixon Waynesville softball game, unless I get someone to do that instead, which would be awesome. But if not, and then Thursday will depend on what happens with middle school, or if I do the high school. Pass is caught. Willard's going to pick up a big amount of yardage on that. Huskisson again with the reception. He has been good on deep this week so far. That's another first down for the Black Tigers here of Willard.
33-yard completion.
Officially a 33-yard completion. I just got a ding on my phone. Remember, you should not use your phone while you're doing other stuff.
Where's my phone?
Softball is better get broadcasted.
Hey,
Hey,
need to ask
number
you
13 going
I
Dylan
left my
Wynn.
phone down there.
You go get it?
Yes.
Yeah, you go get it.
And my money's here.
Okay, you go get it. We're going to turn this off for a minute here, and we'll just turn the mic up for a bit. That way you can hear me. But anyway, softball will be broadcasted on Tuesday for sure.
Number 23, James Potter.
Appreciate Maubach for joining us in the broadcast there, and congratulations on your victory that you had. A very good game. I should talk. Uh-oh. The trick is to zoom in and bump the zoom deal out, and it'll fix itself, apparently. And this is a 4th down
Dylan Wynn with the carry.
coming up. I'm zoomed in way too far. Man, I'm doing such a terrible job at this. That'll bring up 4th and about 4. Did you find it?
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
4th and 4 for the Tigers. The Black Tigers, anyway. And the little pitch, that is down the middle. And that is going to be good enough for a 1st and goal.
85, Nevada Kelly. Coming at the 5-yard line. Good enough for a
Is
win.
Kelly with the
1st and goal.
little toss play right there. You can watch the previous softball game, by the way, on Allen Hilliard Sports. A great game with Republic. Finished in a extra innings victory bunt by Cobb. We'll have the interview posted tomorrow by itself, but that is posted on a couple times. Pass down the middle, caught, touchdown Willard. And Kelly picks up the touchdown, 34-7 right now. Willard is starting to run away with this here in the 4th. But before we go, the game getting late here with the extra kick. Definitely zoomed in a little bit too much for that one. But the kick is, well, that kick is not going anywhere. And I didn't realize that window was in the way right there. We're going to have we will be hosting either softball or football. Hold on. We'll watch the kick first and we'll talk about it here. We'll definitely be having football districts broadcast here, but we'll also have softball, volleyball, or soccer in one of those combinations. Waynesville with the ball, 1st and 10. Depends on where they are and when they are. We'll also have Dixon volleyball, because they are hosting once again this year. Up there at Dixon High School. Very nice gym they built a few years ago. Good quality. Dixon, one of our main advertisers. Basketball will have every home game for the Dixon Bulldogs. That is the plan, at least anyway. And handoff in the backfield. Camera getting a little cranky there, but Short gain on that. That is second down and looks like 6, I would say. And the Tigers taking their time. It is 34-7 right now. Second down and 6 coming up for Waynesville. That is Most with the throw, incomplete, third down. And as you can see, the student section down there, a very spirited colorfulness. Now this coming Friday here, we'll be back at Waynesville. Tiger TV will be doing the broadcasting for that. I'll be working on the video board, but it'll be youth football night. So come on out, support the youth football kids. And it's also little cheerleader night. So, or future cheerleader night, I believe is what they call it here. But Tigers big pickup on the play. That's going to be near a first through that. First and 10. Clock under 5 minutes here in the ball game. Willard will pick up a victory.
Why are they running it?
And a short pickup on the play. Wilson with maybe a 1-yard pickup. So second and 9 coming up.
Ball spotted at the 44-yard line.
Stem with the tackle on that by the Willard Tigers. And our final thanks we want to give to Security Bank of Pulaski County for making these video broadcasts possible. Lebanon did score in their ball game. It's now 47-17, Neosho.
Ball carried again by Caden Wilson. Tackle made by Michael Hall.
That game, I believe, is at Neosho, which
No gain on the play.
is a very nice facility. We went there last year, and I love that place. And I do not have an update for the Rolla game here.
What's Rolla going against?
They were playing Vashon today, so
Who?
Rolla Bulldogs. See if we can find an updated score for the Rolla Vashon football game. It is currently 70-18 Rolla.
Pass is complete. Colby Val with the tackle.
Fourth down on that. Nope, that is correct. The clock is running. In the whatever, the quarter's not on there, but it is 70-18 right now. Rolla is leading that ball game. And the clock is still running down, so that was, I don't know what's going on with that scoreboard, but that is a very different score. Vashon used to be a very good opponent a few years ago. I streamed some of their games, and they had a district championship team one of those years, but
Turnover.
things don't always work as they should. Waynesville will turn the ball over here. And Willard is out there in a hurry. Willard, one more score would push this to a running clock scenario. Again, Willard in the black, Waynesville in the white tops with orange numbers. Fourth down, or fourth quarter and first down. Not much on that run, maybe 4 yards. Second and 6 or 7. 7's a good number, we'll take that. 2.5 minutes to go left in this ball game here, and Willard will pick up the victory. I would imagine they're going to be running this clock.
You said 2.5?
Willard are taking their time. I'm trying to open a package here that don't want to open. But again, Monday, if not, head up to the high school, watch the JV football game up there. Or if you're down in this area, check out the freshmen. They'll be down here playing Willard at home. That's a first down for the Willard Tigers.
All right, Mr. Hilliard. I do have to go. Do you think you can throw away the trash bin?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Nope, not a flag. Reset that. And the clock continuing to run here. As Willard with the ball, they're going to... That ball is going to come loose. Tigers say they have it. That is a turnover on downs. It is Wayne. I do thank everyone for joining me tonight. Waynesville 1st and 10 from just on the inside of the 20-yard line there, 21. That will bring up a 2nd and short here, 2nd and 1 it looks like.
Heads up, Tiger fans. Your cheerleader is going to be throwing out some football. We'd like to thank our local State Farm agent, Chet Cornelison, for donating.
Clock running down underneath a minute here as the Waynesville Tigers trying to beat the clock to get something on the board, because anything would help the point spread right now for districts. That's a first down run. Tigers still on their feet. All the way down to, looks like the 40-yard line by the time the Tigers are brought down. So 1st and 10 for Waynesville.
23-yard line.
Clock will start again unless he was out of bounds. 37 seconds on the clock currently. Tigers out of the shotgun. Waynesville handoff back down the middle. That is a 2nd down and 8. We're going to take a timeout. Well, we have an official's timeout. So I'm going to see Wayne here again. Waynesville handoff down the middle. Nope. Quarterback keeper faked the handoff. That will bring up a 3rd down for the Tigers. Clock will continue to run. No timeout called. And that might be it as Willard starts to line up. That is our final score here. Again, thank you for joining us. It has been a pleasure. And your final score, 34-7 here from Willard High School. Thank you, Willard High School, for all the hospitality. We will see you all in Waynesville for the JV. Freshmen will be back here. And then softball will be on Tuesday. Have a good night from Allen Hilliard Sports.
I just wanna stay bad, stay mad. Dip on my shoulder cause they treat me like an outcast. I ain't gonna take that, stay back. I'll be swinging on till the hits come in all caps. I ain't gonna lay back, pray that someone's gonna help me. Ain't nobody like that. I ain't gonna wait, that's all fact. Give me one shot and I'll never get the throne back. I'm sick of being cautious. I'ma go cause something, can't stop this. I'ma steal everybody's lane, call it shoplift. Sick of hearing everyone complain when they thoughtless. Taste the pain, it's like candy canes. It makes me go change into a better frame, into a better name. Society's insane, we all live for fame, yeah. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star and this life gon' live it.